Hey parent, I probably like you have been spending a lot of time here recently really trying to be intentional about being thankful. Thankful for what I have. Now listen, I should probably live in that mindset all the time, but this is probably gonna crush your opinion of a pastor, but I don't always live in that space. And chances are you probably don't either. But we need to be intentional about being thankful, not comparing ourselves to others, because that's a trap that's just going to lead to isolation, depression, and resentment. And not only will that be something that we experience, but that's going to be something that trickles down into our kids' mindsets as well. I heard somebody say one time that even if God doesn't do another thing for us, hasn't He already done enough? And the truth is, He has, hasn't He? Statistics tell us that we live better than the majority of the world. Most of us have a place to eat and we have clothes on our back and a place to stay. Better than a lot of the world does. But what do? We find ourselves comparing ourselves to others who maybe have something that we don't. We need to be people who are thankful. We need to create a culture of thankfulness in our homes. There's a great story about Jesus. It's in Luke chapter 17, verses 12 through 19, where He comes across 10 men with leprosy, a terrible skin disease. And these men had been exiled out of the city because they were deemed unclean. And here's the encounter that Jesus has with them in Luke chapter 17. Here's what it says. As He, Jesus, was going into a village, 10 men who had leprosy met Him. They stood at a distance and called out in a loud voice, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us." And when He saw them, He said, "Go show yourselves to the priest." And as they went, they were cleansed. One of them, when he saw that he was healed, he came back praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked Him. And he was a Samaritan. Jesus then asked, "Were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner?" And then He said to him, "Rise and go. Your faith has made you well." Were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Do you hear that heard in Jesus' voice? Where are the other 9 that were healed? And the truth is this, friends, we are kind of like those other 9. Were they thankful that they were healed? Of course they probably were. But did they spend time thanking Jesus for the gift? No. Friends, let's be like the one. Let's be like the one who comes and thanks Jesus and lives in that spirit of thankfulness for all the good that He's done. And your kids will do it too.